Hey guys, back at it. It is day 45 of my daily diary 100-day challenge. This was a prompt that I received after doing a meditation session and kind of devotional session together. Just put myself out there, all my daily happenings, some little nuggets of wisdom. Every once in a while, I'll get on a little soapbox and start talking about an issue or a feeling or something that's been going on that I feel is, relevant and that somebody else might find value in. But just to share what's been going on every day in my life and do it for 100 days consistently. Now, with vacation just happening, there's been a little, bump where I haven't been able to do them every single day like I normally do, but I am able to get the content down in a daily format. So just having grace with myself with that. And I'm not trying to be the most amazing YouTuber or vlogger, blogger, social media person. I am not looking for all the subscribers or the likes or comments. I am not looking for validation. This is just me putting myself out there because I was prompted to, and whatever comes from it is amazing. If nothing is to come from it, again, amazing, because I am following my intuition and doing exactly what I am kind of scared to do, is just put myself out there for anybody and everybody to hear, and I guess put myself out there to be judged or not judged, which is something that I don't typically do. I am more of a quiet to myself kind of person. I don't really speak up in a lot of social settings because I like to, not like I said, not be judged or not put myself in a place of judgment. So anyway, this has just kind of changed that narrative for me. It's allowing me to work on feeling more comfortable expressing myself and expressing the personal details that are going on in my life, and that even in social situations, I can just speak up and express myself without really worrying or caring about what other people might have to say, because I've basically put out my personal day-to-day experiences for thousands and millions of people to listen to or experience. So it's breaking down that barrier for me. So that's kind of exciting. But we are still on vacation. It has been really amazing just to continue to grow the relationship with my love and my kids, and see how they're interacting and the organic way that things are happening. So today we got up really, really early to go out and do some deep sea fishing. Now, this was something I was unsure about just because I know my son is going to really, really love it. And my daughter is a vegan vegetarian, and she wasn't too excited about going fishing. But we did have a really, really great discussion about sustainability and about going and catching what might be overpopulated, and how they do other things like gators and deer and just, a number of things where the population is growing too quickly or too great, and they open the hunting seasons for a certain amount, either amount of that animal or an amount of time, just so that you can reduce the population and it won't, be overabundant. And that is a part of sustainability. And then also we talked about, utilizing all parts of the animal, and how we're not just out there to catch for fun. We're actually catching for fun and the experience, but also going to utilize the whole thing. And then again, when we got back to the dock and they were cleaning the fish and, cutting them up and everything, talking about, because she didn't witness that, the sustainability too, about throwing all the extra, pieces that we're not going to personally use into the water. And then there were turtles and catfish and pelicans who they consume the rest that is not used by us. So it all is being used for a purpose, and there's nothing being wasted, and it's not just for fun. and that she was, more receptive to going out and enjoying the time with us. And actually, she did get out there and catch one herself, and it was great. We did learn some boundaries that we need to be stronger in, as far as the captain of the boat really wanted her to hold the fish and take a picture. And while I don't want to push them, I just also don't want to restrict them, because if they want a picture with a fish or a gator or something and they feel a little nervous, I don't want to not push them a little bit, because a little bit of pushing is like, it's really okay. I know you're nervous. I'm here to support you. If you don't do this picture, it's fine, but you won't have that experience later. So I don't want them to feel like they missed out later on by just giving them an easy out if they don't feel comfortable right away. So I'm trying to figure out myself how to balance that, because on the boat we did kind of like fall into that pressure of having the captain have her hold a fish and take a picture, but she was like not down with that, and she really got some seasick feelings, but it wasn't seasickness. It was because of holding the fish. So we're just now aware of it, and we'll be working on having healthy boundaries with situations like this. So again, like I've spoken about, that I try to be their life coach more than their dictator parent. I am constantly learning how to do that, because I've not experienced that myself, and I don't have anybody around me who's been that kind of person. So I am just kind of figuring this out on my own time. But I mean, that was the bulk of the day, was that fishing trip and experience. So after being on the water for the whole morning, enjoying the beautiful sunrise and ride on the boat out there and back, also the experience of fishing and being out and doing something together as a family, we just like chilled the rest of the afternoon. I was like super, super tired. We did get to, again, like I said, we've always been going shopping every day, relaxing, taking naps, kind of regrouping. And we had made a plan, because my dad's passing was last week and there was a storm, so we didn't get to go to the beach and do a remembrance. So we were going to be at the beach this week, and decided to get some daisies and go out to the ocean and do a remembrance. So I cut up all the daisies, because I didn't want the stems, just the heads. And we went down to the water in the evening, and I explained to the kids why I was doing it, and I explained to my love why I was doing it, and I, if they wanted to participate, they could. If not, this was mostly just me remembering that his birthday was coming up and his passing, just to remember my dad. And we, when he passed away, we scattered his ashes in the Outer Banks. So it's really the same coast. And I just feel like throwing the daisies, which were his favorite, out into the water, you think through some memories, and you think through like the appreciation of who he was and what he did and what kind of person he was. Throw the daisies out there. It was just remembering him in the ways that I did on an anniversary of his birth or his passing. So the kids participated, my love participated. It was just a very fun time to do that. And then my love and my son went ghost crab hunting, where they were running all over the beach, looking in holes and then chasing the crabs. So that was a wonderful thing to watch. It's just been great to see all the different interactions and the different ways that they've been able to connect and engage throughout, just having vacation time and relaxing. I've really not had my phone around me too much. I've tried to just put it down and enjoy the quietness of this, sunny Florida water, sand, family time. And I will wrap it up at that. So we are hitting the 10-minute mark. I don't typically like to go past 10 minutes, but sometimes I get on a little rabbit hole or soapbox about something. But we will catch back tomorrow, and we are still in vacation mode. So I hope you guys are doing great. Again, comment, like, follow, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, as my daughter says. And if you found value in this, I am so glad. And again, this is really just me putting myself out there and working on my own, insecurities through just putting myself out there. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.